All right, Cole. So to start off, just tell us what schools you went to.
Schools I went to? So I've been in the same district since I was born. I went to Eagle Crest, which is literally like half a mile down the road. And then I went to Altona. Then I went here.
To Silver Creek.
Silver Creek.
You were born in Colorado, not you were born into school.
No. Thankfully. Yeah, I was born in Colorado.
So while you've been attending school, you've gotten involved with some antics, and you've kind of been somewhat of a class clown and a troublemaker.
I didn't realize that was the perception that other people had of me, but yeah, okay.
Well, I mean,
I could see that.
Can you think? Well, can you think of any instances when you were
like specifically?
Yeah.
Well, the fire alarm was definitely a notable one.
What happened with the fire alarm?
So I pulled the fire alarm.
You pulled the fire alarm?
Yeah, just some teenage hijinks, you know.
That sounds like a 5-year-old.
Just some, yeah. It was juvenile. And then what? I also a couple of weeks ago we had a prep rally. And all the captains of sports teams all ran down, and I don't play any sports, but I just ran down in front of the entire gym, like filled with the entire school. And I stood there, and I was like, "I'm Cole!" And then I moved the mic along.
Not mentioning what sport you didn't play or
No, I wish I would have like prepared more, you know, it was more of like a spur of the moment thing, but I wish I had like 5 minutes of stand-up, you know, so they're like, "Oh, I'm the captain of the water polo team," and then they hand it to me, and I'm like, "What's the deal with," you know, like, that'd be cool. Just Jerry Seinfeld impression for 5 minutes.
What? So why did you do it so this wasn't prepared at all, like, you didn't think you were going to do this?
No.
What made you decide on the spur of the moment to...
I don't know, I mean, I saw everybody running down there, and I was like, I'm game.
I want to be a part of something.
Yeah.
Well, when you were up there, you just said your name and then you passed the mic down, but then you got the mic back for some reason.
Yeah, I got the mic a second time, and then I was like, "Okay, who in here likes sports?" And then everybody started clapping. A lot of people enjoy sports, I guess. That was kind of the point of the prep rally. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you were up there, I mean, what happened? Like, did anyone, like, try to take the mic or anything?
No, I think they just kind of were like, "That's cool." They let me kind of just stand there.
No one tried to stop you or anything?
No, I wish someone would have come and tackled me, you know, like when someone gets on stage with the president, they're like, yeah. That would have been cool.
Well, did you think someone was ever gonna take it from you?
No, I made eye contact with the teachers, and they didn't say anything. I think they thought I was part of the programs.
Even though you didn't really say anything.
Yeah, I'm very athletic, so I have a reputation for
natural
that.
build.
Yeah.
So, the fire alarm. I don't know anything about this.
Really?
What happened?
I pulled it.
Okay.
and then there was consequences, and as a I'm not supposed to talk about it. Let's Rosemary. That was our safe word that we agreed on beforehand.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I do want to ask a little bit about, like, the events leading up to it. Like, what were you just, like, on your own and you're just walking down the hall like, yeah, why not? Or were you, like, with a bunch of friends and like, hey, I dare you to pull
No, I snuck out of class and then did it, and then we were taking a test. And I did it.
And you didn't want to take the test?
Well, part of it. And then so I did that, yeah.
Did you get in serious trouble or anything?
Yeah, I had to do community service.
You had to do community service?
Yeah, but I don't want that to be the thing that I'm known for high school. You know, I feel like I'm much more, there's more to me than just that one stupid thing that I did.
Or a few?
Well, yeah, but most of the other ones are just, like, funny jokes, and the fire alarm actually was, like, a serious thing.
Well, what do you want to be known for then, when everyone is off to college and jobs and everything?
I want to be, you know, I feel like I play a lot of music, and I don't think that people really know me for that because I'm funny or whatever, you know? Yeah, and so, like I go home and then I play music with, like, my friends and stuff, but at school I'm definitely more of, like, a class clown kind of guy. So,
I mean, yeah, you definitely do have... You're definitely more than just some jokester.
Yeah, I'm not just some jokester trying to make a mockery of the sacred institution that is Silver Creek High School.
Well, what your music? You've been guitarist for quite some time.
Yeah, I've been playing guitar since I was like... I got my first guitar when I was 7, but I didn't really start playing it until I was like 13.
What was the draw? What made you interested?
Honestly, I saw a video of Jimi Hendrix playing guitar, and he's like, if you've ever seen Jimi Hendrix play guitar live, like just an old video from the 60s, he's like amazing. Like the way he does it, like he's just, his soul like comes out on stage, like it's the coolest shit ever. And so like I had a friend who lived across the street from me. He was in high school when I was in elementary school, like the end of elementary school. So I was probably like around like 12, and he showed me how to read guitar tablature, like how to read the notes and how to play songs on the guitar. Mm-hmm. And so after that, I like kind of sat in my room for the rest of my adolescence and taught myself how to play guitar.
You taught yourself?
Yeah, through the internet. I was able to teach myself.
That's pretty cool. Well, what has furthered your attachment to it? I mean, because interest can come and go depending on what it is and everything. So. Well,
I've always really enjoyed music. Like, I've got pictures of me when I was in like elementary school, and I've got like punk rock hair, and I'm wearing like band T-shirts. Like, I used to really like
wearing Nirvana.
Well, like 7. Green Day or something like that. I wasn't in Nirvana yet because I was like more of like a skate punk like kid. I thought I didn't really know how to skate though. I was bad.
You were the skate punk.
Yeah, I was a skate punk kid that couldn't skate. But what furthered my interest in it is it never really went away. Like, I've had obsessions before. Like, when I was little, like I used to like obsess about like dinosaurs or like Star Wars, and I would learn like every planet and every like alien race that lived on every planet and stuff. And I was like, yes, the Wookiees from Kashyyyk. But like that, as I got older, I was like, okay, Star Wars is kind of a lame thing to obsess about. And dinosaurs, I don't want to obsess about that anymore. But music has been a constant, because there's always new music to find and there's always new stuff to play.
You're currently in a band with Armand and Michael Eckstein.
Yes.
How long have you guys been playing together?
So Armand and I formed a band in when I was in a sophomore, so 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And we've been through multiple drummers, and we actually played a show in Denver at Seventh Circle.
You got a gig?
Yes, sir. We did get a gig.
That's pretty sweet.
Well, thank you. But we played that with a previous drummer, and just life happens and it doesn't work out, but Armand and I have been the only constant in the band. And then Michael came in, and he's like the best drummer that we've played with. Like, he's really good, and he brings like his own thing to our music, and so I'm excited about it. We're actually this weekend we're going to record some music.
That's pretty sweet. Oh, what are you going to release it on? Do you have any?
We have a Bandcamp, we have a SoundCloud, we have a Facebook page, so it's just really basic social media. I want to get CDs though, and then hand them to people at school. Just be like, hey, Check
out our CD. Really 90s retro.
Yeah. I feel like a time traveler from 2002. There you go. Yeah.
Well, what's the name of the band?
Upstanding Citizen.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a little ironic.
Yeah, that's the point.
Was that the original name?
We went through multiple names. Vibracost was our name before Michael. It was like Vibrations Killing Everyone. Like, that was our...
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. We also had the Banana Who.
The Banana what?
The Banana Who. And then we get on stage and we say, hey, aren't you glad we didn't sing about bananas? That was one.
Was that the original?
No, but we've had tons of band names. Armand and I, we just sit in my basement and try and come up with them, and they're normally joke ones. We've got a mariachi band that we've been sitting on for a while. It's a politically charged mariachi band though, so we're singing about politics through mariachi, and the name for this project is Barack La Bamba. So that's one we're working on.
What have you been involved with any other bands or anything? Or created
I've
your
jammed
own?
with lots of musicians at our school, like Dan Tierpak and Liam Hughes and Aaron Mills. He doesn't go here anymore, but he came here, left when we were sophomores. But yeah, I've been playing music out for quite a while.
Would you during your time here? Clearly the music has been a major part of after-school life, but what other kinds of things do you typically do when you're not in school or playing music?
I like to go to the Goodwill.
You like to go to Goodwill?
Yeah, they've got like really sick like inspirational posters in the back if you know where to look for them. It's like got a unicorn and like a just a big unicorn that says like believe on it. Like Those are fun to collect.
Did you collect these posters?
Well, we go as a group and pick them up, like me, Armand, and Alex Lathrop Melting, and Mike, and Ty's Whistler, and like those guys. But yeah.
So you guys go thrift shopping frequently?
Yeah, pretty frequently, I'd say.
What's the appeal of thrift shopping?
It's cheap.
Is that really it?
Yeah, and they've got vinyl, so it's cool. I got Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass a couple weeks ago, which is like, like it's like that, and I got it on vinyl, so I like put that on when I'm making breakfast in the morning. So I'm like making breakfast. It's really cool.
Well, so we mentioned earlier how you're kind of a jokester, but you don't really want to be known as that. Later in life, after you've graduated, what do you want to do? Do you want to? I mean, clearly you'll still forever be a jokester, but what do you want to be known as beyond? Like, do you want to be known as a musician, or what do you want to be?
I would like to be a guitar player. I'd like to make a living playing guitar. Like, that's kind of my ultimate goal. I'd like to travel and see the world a lot before that point. But, like, as far as what I'm known as, I want to just be known as me. You know, like, I don't feel like there's any... You can't really pin a person down, like any person regardless, you know, for one thing. So, like, I just want, I don't know, if people don't get me, then they don't get me, and if they do, then I'm sure they'll be intrigued and want to get to know me more. So, I just want people to take me as I am, I guess.
So you want to be, do you want to be just like a guitarist who, like, tries out for bands, or do you want to, like, create a band and push it forward? And
I would like to have a band that's, like, my steady band that I go out and I live out of a van and play music for people every night, and, you know, like, I think that's, like, my ultimate goal is to be playing guitar in a band.
Well, how would you pursue something like that? Because, I mean, I have zero understanding.
Well, you gotta build a following. So, first thing you gotta do is you gotta record your music so that people actually know that you exist. You know, and there's thousands of bands out there, so you have to do something that's kind of, you know, it hasn't been done before. There's so many musicians, like, just even at our school, you know, like, there's like 1,000 ways to skin a cat, you know, and so, you have to have something that's kind of different. But, yeah, so you just play shows a lot, and I think you just have to commit to it, you know, don't give up on it. And I don't think that you can play it as do it as a hobby, you know? You can't be a rock star just, like, one day of the week. You have to play multiple times a week and stuff like that. But, like, currently, like, I play guitar a lot. Like, when I get home, that's pretty much what I do the majority of the time. Like, I don't play video games or really, you know, I don't do a lot of, like, the fluff, I feel like, of life. I try to work on stuff.
Do you, so you want to be in a band coming out of high school and sort of build that up kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And pursue that and live out of a van and, like, travel from town to town and play music at different places. Is
the band to do that with Armand and Michael Eckstein, or do you think it'll be something?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like we've got a lot of potential, and I feel like if we all are on the same page and we all want that, then we could definitely have that.
So to close out, you because you're involved with some antics and you're a very unique personality sort of thing.
Thank you.
What and you are the source of a lot of memories here, like things that have happened and things. So, being that person, what's your favorite memory of high school? What's going to be the thing that and it can be something you did, which I'm sure there's plenty of, but there's other of something else did or whatever.
Well, sophomore year in Mr. Opal's class, Alex and I wrote a movie, and because it was one of the group projects, is someone has to make a movie, and it's supposed to be a parody of an already existing film. And so Alex Lathrop Melting and I, we had a study hall together, and we would sit out in the study hall and laugh hysterically at this script that we were writing, which was a parody of The Office.
Parody of a kind of...
a parody of office life, of modern office life, yeah. Yeah, so we wrote that, and, like, making that movie, Jesse Fisher, his dad owns a sticker company in hygiene, and we went to his sticker company on one of the weekends, so there was no one there, and we filmed this film, and we're all dressed up in, like, polos, and it's all, like, tucked in and stuff, and we all look nice, and we're, like, sitting at desks and, like, typing, and we have, like, this entire movie where we are, like, recreating The Office, but then making it our own. that was the most fun thing I think I did in high school.
All right, cool. Well, thank you, Cole.
Thank you, Hunter.
Good luck on the music.
Thank you, man.